number is 1,053,000. I'm from Mexico City, Mexico, and I came to the United States in 1999, July 17. It's been just 11 years now when I first arrived with my family. I was lucky enough to have a tourist visa and come through the border with a permit, but I overstayed the permit and I became undocumented or unlawfully residing on this states. I came here at the age of 14 and went to high school here in California for 3 years. After I graduated from California's high school, I decided to go to college, and luckily enough, the year before, a state legislation called AB 540 allowed me to continue with my studies and allowed me to pay in-state tuition because of the requirements and stuff. So I went to community college for 3 years. I worked full-time most of the time and went full-time to school. Try to stay on top of my college and try to stay on top of my life as well. And after the 3 years, I transferred to Cal State University in Fullerton, where I got my bachelor's degree in 2008 on human services. I graduated with honors cum laude from there. I took a break from that year. I took a break from school and I decided to dedicate most of my time to fighting for the Dream Act. So I was involved in Orange County in an organization called Orange County Dream Team, doing a lot of advocacy work in the community, doing educational work with the high school students and other community members, and doing a lot of also like some fundraising and stuff for undocumented student scholarships in Orange County. And it was great to see the support that came from the community for us, the undocumented students, the Dream students. And it's just beautiful how we're continuously getting more and more allies on our side and educating more and more students about the rights of undocumented students and the accessibility to higher education. After the year in 2009, I started my college degree, my master's degree. I started my master's program at UCLA. Now I finished my first year of the master's program in social work, and I should be finishing my social work program next year in 2011. So we're fighting hard. I think it has never been harder to pay for school until I'm doing my master's at UCLA, because the UC system is much more expensive, and also master's programs are more expensive and much more demanding. So I had to cut down on my work hours. I only work 10 to 15 hours a week now on the weekends. I do my internship hours, which are 16 hours, and now will be 20 hours next year a week. And I'm going full-time definitely to my program. So I think the biggest struggle at this time is having to pay for school, because there's no financial aid, there's no real access to financial aid. The very limited access is based on private scholarships and just donations, and that's mainly how I got through my first year. I got through my first year by making calls to people, to friends, to community members that know me, asking them to donate some $20, $50, whatever they can do. I make calls to people to let me borrow money, and it has just been very tough. I think as a cumulative of $1,000, $1,500 that I got donated that I got as a scholarship. But other than that, it's just been like person-to-person outreach for donations and money lending and stuff. So I paid a total of $9,000, about a little over $9,000 this year. Next year, tuition is going up to $17,000, and it's just gonna be a really difficult challenge next year, because continuously, like, we still don't have the Dream Act passed. The federal legislation that would give us a pathway for citizenship for undocumented youth, I think, around my age or younger. So we need to, that's what we need, we continue fighting for it. But if we don't see anything done by the end of this year, my college degree my master's degree might not become a reality because of lack of funds. It was a struggle funding for the first year. It will be a bigger struggle funding myself for the second year. That's why we're doing now what we're doing. We see a lot of mobilization, a lot of activism throughout the nation. The undocumented youth cannot wait anymore. And I myself have been involved in different actions, different demonstrations, different legislative visits, and just educating my fellow dreamers, educating my fellow classmates and my fellow colleagues on what the plight for the undocumented youth is. And now, just starting a few days ago, we started a hunger strike outside of Senator Feinstein's office, where we're asking her to champion the DREAM Act. We thank her for her commitment and her support for it, but we cannot wait anymore. We're tired of waiting and waiting year after year. It's already been 10 years that the DREAM Act was first introduced, and it's already been over a year and some months that the DREAM Act was introduced for the last time, and it's been sitting in the same committee since then. So we cannot wait for another legislative year to come. We cannot wait for other people to make decisions for us. And that's why we're sitting here outside of Senator Feinstein's office in LA, asking her to be our champion, to be our leader, the leader that we need in the Senate. And we will be here as long as necessary, because I think the community has been strongly supporting us, and I think the time is just right, and the time cannot be better. We cannot wait anymore. That's why our dreams will come true, I think sooner than later, and we are just fighting hard and standing strong. So I hope that whoever gets to see this message, whoever gets to see this video, is empathetic and sympathetic with our fight, and I hope that you're all doing your work, your best to fight for our dreams as well. We say hi and we stand strong. We will have the DREAM Act come through. The DREAM Act come true, and for sure that our dream is coming.